right, 7:52 at KNEB, and time for News Extra, brought to you by InterLinks. And here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. Dave Wolf is here for the North Platte Natural Resources District. Boy, we got a lot of things to talk about. They are very busy guys over there, and Dave is busy almost every day.
Oh, yep. We've got the last couple months have just been hopping.
Yeah, no question about it. All right, first of all, let's talk about some rule changes. Number one is in the allocations, right?
Yeah, the allocation periods are up in both the Pumpkin Creek sub area and then the over appropriated, which is basically the valley, the North Platte River Valley. So we'll be reviewing last year's the last allocation period to see how well those go. Run it through our model to make sure that we're getting the credit that we need for those allocations, and then we'll be setting the new allocations here in the next couple of months.
All right. So is there anything the farmers have to do in regards to this? Just kind of wait to see what happens here.
They are free to come in and talk about or testify. We'll have or not testify, but we'll have our meetings, our board meetings, and it's open to the public, so they can give input. They can contact us at our office at 632-2749 or go to our website, NPNRD.org, and give us your input. We definitely want to know what they're thinking. But the real reason for the allocation is obviously to get back to our fully appropriate status. So,
yeah, and the water situation is better right now, right?
Yeah, we had a full. There's going to be a full allotment there for all the irrigation districts, and they're even getting some hay runs this year. So the snowpack is looking really good, and we should be up. The lowest projection of all of the reservoirs except for Pathfinder were above what they are now, so that's good. We needed to recharge after this last 2 years.
All right. You guys are going to have a press conference tomorrow about recycling without talking about too much away. You guys have been very busy in that area, right?
Right. This has kind of been a priority the last year or so for us. We worked with Kathy Koprinski with Keep Scottsbluff Garing Beautiful, and have really moved her program outside of Scottsbluff and Garing. And we've got, I think, 6 schools now that are recycling. Well, actually, a lot of schools are recycling, but we've been helping them with more bins. And we've talked to over 1,000 kids about recycling in the last couple of last 6 or 7 months, and so we also want to give the residents of other cities. So we're working with the city of Scottsbluff, city of Garing, and then Waste Connections on kind of just an idea of what's going on and to promote recycling. So.
All right, that's great. And again, a news conference tomorrow. We'll hear more about it at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
2 o'clock.
All right, we're looking forward to that. We'll take a break, talk more right after this.
Is your wireless computer network secure? With their years of professional service, you can trust InterLinks Technical Solutions to keep your small or medium business computer system up and running. Not having a secure wireless network can put your computers at risk. Call InterLinks at 632-6590 to have one of their highly experienced techs set up, troubleshoot, and secure your wireless network. For weekly tips and information, friend InterLinks on Facebook at interlinks.net/Facebook.
We're back on News Extra this morning. Dave Wolf of the North Platte NRD is here. We're talking about a number of things, including allocation, recycling, and some cost share changes coming up here very soon.
Yeah, we really looked at our cost share program, and we have recommended some changes to the board as a staff. We're looking at maybe doing a continuous sign up, so you can sign up at any time of the year. Then there'll be a period where we would be able to approve those, and then get the main reason for that is to get these projects going a little bit sooner. The time in March when it was only a couple of weeks that we approve the applications or have the sign up for the applications, and sometimes that's just way too far in the season. They start the projects and then they have to get right into planning. We're looking at doing straight percentages or percentage of cost share is all different. We're going to do a ranking system so the board can set some priorities for them. So if one year we really want to, encourage grazing, graze land practices on some ranch land, then we could give that more points. Something that we can kind of help set those priorities, and a couple other things that we'll be discussing. So,
all right, okay.
And again, they're free to come in and comment on those too at our board meetings. So.
Your board meetings may be pretty interesting here for a little while, huh?
They're not going to be as interesting as they were about 6 years ago with all the IMP stuff. So I think they're okay. We're not going to have to go through that again. So that's good.
Yeah. All right. You have a high school project over at Scottsbluff High School. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we Heather Haberman, who was a science teacher there a couple of years ago, kind of came up to the NRD and got a outdoor education grant, and it's a $500 reimburse, kind of a cost share type thing, reimbursement program. And she started this little garden, and so we're working with Suzanne Myers, and we've provided her. This year, they wanted to get an underground drip system for the garden, and so we went out there, and some of our staff, we dug the trench and laid the pipe in there, and now they're going to be I think this weekend they're going to be putting the dirt in and getting ready to plant. So. It was a really good project. If other schools or basically it's anything that has to do with outdoor and education, if you guys have something in mind, give me a call or go to our website, and it's 632-2749 or npnrd.org. Fill out the application and we can see what we can do to help.
That'd be great if you could do that at a lot of other schools.
Yeah.
But
well, the cool thing about this is the kids actually go out and pick the plants or pick the vegetables, and then go into the culinary class and then make whatever dish, and then whatever is left over vegetable-wise, they throw it all in a soup and then they donate to the local soup kitchen. So really cool things going on. So.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's a good program. Anything else you want to talk about in 20 seconds, 30 seconds?
We sold about 70,000 trees this year, so I think that's a kind of sign that the ground's a little bit wetter than it has been the previous years. It's about 30,000 more than we sold last year. So our guys are out there planting, and we actually, as an office, a bunch of our staff members went out and actually saw how to plant and got on the planter, and we only buried about 3 trees, so. But they finally got the hang of it, and but it was pretty fun. We actually got to see. That's how we celebrate our Arbor Day. So we still have some trees available. So if anybody's interested in some, feel free to come up or give us a call.
All right, very good. A lot of information in a few minutes about the North Platte NRD from Dave Wolf. We appreciate him coming in. Thanks much, God.
Thanks, Kevin.